Welcome everyone. My name is Ashish Venkatesh Prabhugaonkar, Assistant Professor at DCT's Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Panji, Goa. This module is for program Bachelor of Science 3rd year, subject Botany, semester 6. Course code is BOC 110. Title of this course is Plant Ecology and Phytogeography. Title of this unit is Phytogeography. Module name is Theory of Tolerance. In this module, we are going to learn theory of tolerance and its implications in phytogeography. At the end of this module, we should be able to explain the theory of tolerance in phytogeography, also describe its role in understanding phytogeography. Theory of tolerance is a theory which describes role of abiotic factors in distribution of various plant over the land surface or various animals over the earth's surface. Law of minimum stated by Taylor in 1934 is described in broad ecological term as follows. The function of an organism or a presence of an organism or activity of an organism is controlled or limited by that essential environmental factor or combination of environmental factors present in least favorable amount. So in a place, if we take example of nutrients, it may be the least favorable, the nutrient which is present in the least favorable amount may be a macronutrient, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, can also be a micronutrient or various other factors also which cause limitations in the growth and activity of that a particular organism. The factor may not be continuously effective, but only at some critical period or between a certain year of the climatic cycle or life cycle of an organism. That factor may be affecting the growth of that organism or activity of that organism. Example, we can take the cyclonic winds which is happening over particular year, which limit the tree height, or temperature extreme which is happening, which is causing the distribution of certain species in one region. Threshold of tolerance. If we consider all the biosphere region, the environmental factor vary through a wide range of intensity. You can take example of temperature. We have tropical, temperate, tropical, subtropical, temperate, various divisions based on the primarily temperature gradient. So intensity of the factor varies over the land surface or even the ocean. Each individual there is a lower limit which to which the organism can tolerate, and there is a upper limit to which the organism can tolerate the variation in environmental factor, or between which the organism can function efficiently. The threshold is minimum and maximum quantity of any factor which is needed for survival of any organism, or beyond which the organism cannot survive. Shelford's law of tolerance or theory of tolerance states that organisms are limited in their growth, reproduction on minimum and maximum intensity of a factor, which can be termed as upper and lower limit of tolerance of that abiotic factor. The idea that factors or environmental factors or abiotic factors could be limiting at their maximum or as well as minimum quantities was incorporated in law of tolerance uh, formulated by V. E. Shelford in 1913. This law postulates that each ecological factor to which an organism responds has maximum and minimum limiting effect, between which lies a range of gradient that is known as limits of tolerance. Zone of compatibility of an organism includes broad range of optimum and narrow zone of physiological stresses, which ends in upper and lower limit of tolerance, above and below which lies lethal zone. Let's see this with a picture. So, this law of tolerance can be better explained or illustrated with the bell-shaped curve. So, in this, in center lies the optimum range. So, if we take an environmental factor, if we take temperature as an environmental factor, in the optimum range, in the temperature where our organism is very comfortable in living, there will be largest number of individuals present in the optimum range. In the zone of physiological stress, which lies on the both sides, there is a stress due to low temperature on this side, there is a stress due to high temperature on other side. So, temperature increase also causes stress in our organism, temperature decrease also causes a stress in organism. So, zone of physiological stress, the population, this line shows the number of individuals. So, number of individuals will be less in this zone of physiological stress, or population will be restricted, beyond which there lies a point on both sides, the lowest temperature and the highest temperature, wherein the organism cease to exist or it cannot complete its life cycle beyond that range of environmental factor. So, it cannot exist beyond that. So, you can take this example and see the distribution of various plants in tropical, subtropical, but they are not there in the temperate. You can take example of mango tree or coconut tree, which is there in tropical and subtropical regions only. So, various plants are limited by their distribution with their tolerance limit to the environmental factors. Theory of tolerance can also be understood as principle concerning plant responses. Range of a distribution of plant is limited by their tolerances. Each plant species has a range of climatic and edaphic conditions. Therefore, tolerance of a large taxon is sum of tolerances of its various species. In a species also, there will be various populations which can tolerate the little bit more temperature or little bit colder temperature, for example. So, this variation in the genetic variations which lie as the basis of in a species can also give the larger limit of tolerance to that particular species. The response of plants to environment is governed by their genetic makeup also. So, many of the crops now are bred to give yield and to adapt to wider range of environmental conditions. This is one of the example of genetic variation. Difference in tolerances can be observed in group of organism at various stages of its development. Developmental stages like seed germination, plants are less tolerant to temperature variation or moisture variation than when the plants are at their seedling or mature stage. Organisms show various adaptation to evade the zone of physiological stress. certain organisms hibernate. Certain organisms live as ephemeral species where they complete their life cycle only in the favorable condition, and during the physiological stress they rest as seeds or some other form. The flora of the lateritic plateau is one such example, wherein species exist and complete their life cycle only during rainy season. Further, the species vary in their limits of tolerance to same factor. For example, Atlantic salmon fish. The fish generally lives in ocean, but for breeding it comes to fresh water. But if you take any other fish from marine, most of the fishes which are there in the marine environment, they will immediately die if you put them in fresh water. So, various species living in an environment, they vary in their tolerances to various environmental factor. Moreover, the plant and animal may have wide range of tolerances for one abiotic factor, but little variation in another abiotic factor they cannot tolerate. These are the references for this module. Thank you.